Well, hello everyone from the Puppy Palace at the Zim House. We're going live here tonight. Let you watch the puppies do their thing. Right now, the three smallest ones, or the three that need the most nursing time, are plugged in. They're having a little bit of dinner. Probably their 10th meal today, something like that. The three biggest ones that really don't need any extra feeding are luckily cooperating, and they're off at the side. And I'm going to shut up and just let you guys watch the action here in the Puppy Palace for a while. I will try my best to point the camera in the right direction. Aww.
Oh, wait.
There was some kind of noise out in the garage, and the mom decided to get up and investigate it, and so these three are out of luck for a minute. Maybe she'll relax and come back. But now what happens after they've been fed is that's when they get really active. So this actually could be good news from your perspective as a potential puppy viewer. Now you're going to see some puppy wrestling. The ones that weren't eating are probably just going to keep sleeping, and then the ones that did eat should get as rowdy as 2-week-old puppies get. And it will last for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes maybe if we're lucky, and then they will run out of gas and go right back to sleep. As the puppies get older, the active periods get a little longer each day. But at this age, maybe we'll get 5 or 10 minutes out of them. Oh, goodness, you're going to stand in front of the camera? No, I don't think so. Come on. Come on over here.
You can. Yeah.
She's back. I'm going to move the camera in a little closer so you can see this poor dog wrestling match here a little bit better. This will just take me a second to line things up so that you have a good view. There we go. All right, do not stand in front of the camera. There you go. Already running out of energy. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera back here for a little bit of a wider shot.
Do we need the paper?
Yeah, it's interesting. Normally, after they feed like that, after they nurse, they usually have to go potty. And at this age, they're smart enough to come over to the paper. And I didn't see any of them do that this time, which is unusual. Maybe they did it a little while earlier and I didn't realize it. You can see that that little burst of energy they had did not last very long, and everybody's acting kind of lethargic and drugged up right now. That's just the way puppies this age are. They don't go very long between naps. Now, I think I just saw that one wag its tail, which, they don't do that from birth. I'm going to point out this one here with we'll see they both actually have white tips on the tail. This one has a little more noticeable white tip on the tail. Anyway, that one's kind of wagging its tail. Oh, we're going belly up. You want to bite something, but you don't have enough energy to really go get something to bite. So you're just hoping something will come to you. Mm-hmm. This one in the corner has gone belly up. You can see that they're able to walk pretty well. They can get off of this little platform that they sleep on, and they can come down to the papers and go potty on the papers. So they're fairly mobile for a 2-week-old dog. Oh, Mom's scratching at the door. Let me let her in.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to just loud. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hello. Do you need to go potty? Huh? I need to go potty? Hi, Mama. I'll take you.
Okay, potty break. I'll take the pups. You take the mom. See, now look, there's 5 pups down. One still got a little bit of energy. That really didn't last very long, did it? And that's kind of how it goes here. We just have these cycles, long periods of nap, and then all of a sudden Mom decides to feed them. And right after that feeding, there is a short window of puppy playtime. And then we're right back down for a nap. I want to show you something interesting about this puppy right here. Oops, I'm having a little trouble with the arrangement of the camera today. Sorry about that. All right, this puppy here from the above, you can see it's got a patch of white, but it's mostly black. If we flip this puppy over, it's got a completely different look. On the underside, it's mostly white underneath with some black. 2 totally different looks depending on what side of the pup you're looking at. I find that one kind of interesting. The most interesting pup to me of all is the one that has got all sorts of white. And unfortunately, that pup is out like a rock right now in a deep nap. So we don't get any action out of that one. But because that one is mostly white and the others are mostly black, I call that one Snowball. And it's also the biggest, strongest, most dominant pup in the litter. So when it's pushing its weight around, I call him Snowplow. And sometimes just to mess with him, I call him Snowball or any variation of snow. Anything starting with snow. And then the other 5 puppies we pretty much just refer to with a number at this point. We really haven't given anybody a name except for Snowball. Well, I'm going to go a little wider here and you can just see that there's almost no energy left in these guys right now. Down for a nap. And it's pretty much going to be this way for a while. So I think it's as good a time as any to get ready to close this out. But before we leave and turn this off, I want to just show you one thing. And I guess I'll just put my face on the camera here. I'm going to take you inside the house for a second. And didn't really plan this in advance, so I should turn on some lights. For those of you who are a fan of my YouTube channel because of the model trains, I'm just going to tease you with one thing. Sorry, I got to turn on some more light. All right. Right now, the house has got train tracks everywhere. And this weekend, I'm going to be working on a new model train video. So you have that to look forward to if you're a fan of the model train videos. And I'm sure there'll be puppy videos this weekend too. Now I'm going to see if I can figure out how to turn this thing off and we'll say goodnight.